According to Sylvester Stallone, Ryan Gosling ought to be the next Rambo, but he's too ugly to play Ken. I'll pass the baton to him if I ever pass it on. During a recent appearance on The Tonight Show, Sylvester Stallone approved Ryan Gosling to play the next Rambo in a possible revival of the legendary action series. In 5 films, Stallone portrayed a veteran of the U.S. Army Special Forces. In 1982, the first Rambo movie debuted. It's likely that Stallone bid the franchise farewell with Rambo: Last Blood, released in 2019. Stallone responded, "I met at a dinner," when questioned about why he believes Gosling is the best choice to play a new Rambo. "We are obviously incompatible. He has good looks. I'm not. Really, can you see me in the role of Ken? It's completely ineffective. I used to go to school dressed like Rambo because I was fascinated by the character, and even though people would chase me away, I didn't stop," Ryan says. "I would travel like Rambo." Stallone went on, "He just kept saying that he had a lot of affiliation with Rambo, and I realized, this is kind of interesting. He loves the character, so if I ever pass the torch to him, that's who I'll pass it to." Upon being questioned further about Gosling assuming the renowned action role, Stallone responded, "Yeah, but I'm not sure if people would say, 'Hey, he's too good looking to be Rambo.'" For what it's worth, Gosling has already expressed his love for Rambo publicly. When the actor first appeared on The Tonight Show in 2011, he told host Jay Leno that the first film to star Stallone as Rambo, First Blood, put a spell on him to the point where he believed he was the character. Gosling recalled at the time, "I even thought my face felt like Sylvester Stallone's, and I put a bunch of steak knives in my Fisher-Price Houdini kit. The following day, I brought it to school and hurled them at every child during recess." With Stallone's approval, Gosling can now play Rambo if he so chooses in the future. Regarding Stallone's statement that he lacks the physical attributes to play Gosling's Oscar-nominated role as Ken in Barbie, it's a little ironic given that Stallone served as a major source of visual inspiration for the character. According to Gosling, Variety, Ken's signature mink coat was inspired by Stallone's 1980s wardrobe. Gosling stated, "We discovered that Stallone wore a lot of minks. Ken stood out from the other Kens as long as he wore it because he was the Ken with the mink." May 3rd, when Universal's The Fall Guy opens, we'll see Gosling return to his action star persona.